it's December, this time of year. You guys are playing most complete football, dominating some of these teams. How impressed are you with the elevation of the game with all parts of this team?
Great, man. That's got a lot to do with our coaching, our staff. That they take care of our body later in the season. They're doing a great job of keeping us healthy. So we feel fresh going into the game, and we running and hitting. That's what we supposed to do, man. Our coach preached that every day to us, and we getting out there, man. We doing our job at a high level, and less ease.
Heard you had a really good team meeting last night. You said this game is personal because it's personal for James Bradberry.
Mm-hmm.
How connected is this team?
Very connected. And, like I said, when I said last night, JB, is a guy in the room with me. Got a lot of respect for this team, and this organization released him, and I felt like he was one of the best for sure last year. He was top 10. You don't have top 10 corners just don't fall off the trees, and to let him go, and I took that personal for myself because they just don't respect the man like that. And I just felt like, we got to go with these boys for my boy JB.
You did it.
Yeah, we had to. I had it on my mind.
You got a couple ones. I mean, Robert Quinn's not going to be playing next week, but he's going back to Chicago.
Yep, we go get on for Robert Quinn, too. Got to.
Love it. Thanks for your time, man.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Because we clinched a playoff spot is no, we don't, that doesn't mean let up off the gas, We got to keep coming in each and every day, each and every week, day by, taking it one day at a time, one game at a time, and continue to play the football that we have been.
How much is this rotation benefiting everyone that's a part of it?
I'm going to go to the next question. I don't know how to answer that.
The way you guys are playing now, are you guys sitting there going, who's good enough to beat us?
Say it one more time.
The way you're playing now, are you sitting there in your mind going, is there anybody good enough to beat us?
Oh man, you can never think like that or ask that question. The NFL is a week by week thing, man. You could be 12-1, and then next week you lose a game, and now you're 12-2, or whatever happens. You see it all the way throughout the league. It's been a lot of teams that have been having hot streaks, and they're kind of falling down. Football in December, in January is really, really hard, and that's where you got to be focused and locked in the most and playing your best football.
Just hitting that 10 sack mark. What does that mean?
I said it earlier. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. I put in a lot of hard work, and I had to overcome a lot of obstacles to get to where I'm at right now. And as I said earlier, none of this would have been without God. I feel like He's been with me every step of the journey, because it's been a tough one. And I'm just happy to be where I'm at right now.
In December, to be playing, it seems like your most complete football. How good is this for the time of the year and the stretch you're going into?
It's awesome. We put a lot in, between Monday and Sunday, or Monday through Saturday. So trying to take that from what you're doing on the practice field to the game, and like we've been doing that. Like really, when you look at the first half was a complete passing attack, and then the second half was really mostly rushing. So it's always good to be balanced.
With the balance that you have and the ability to kind of win anyway, the job Shane Steichen is doing, calling plays, how impressive is it?
Yeah, man, he's always had that certain energy to him. He's always fired up. He's always encouraging guys, and really just always working. Working. I feel like him and the coaching staff, they put a lot of time in, and man, he gets excited out there, so I love it.
Jalen Hurts, you see on the sideline sometimes when he's throwing these deep ball touchdowns, you see the receivers are all having fun, they're celebrating. Jalen's looking at the play, or he's just so calm. Are you really impressed for his age, how it just seems like it's business every game?
I mean, I feel like Jalen's an old soul, just, being around him for a few years. I know he definitely likes the old music, the old classics. So, man, I think he's a mature man for, how young he is. But I feel like he's always handled himself well, going from college and now, being at the professional level. He's always handled adversity well. He's always worked hard, and now I feel like, his talents are really shining through. And but you need that out of your quarterback.
You ever think you'd have a #1 album?
A what?
A #1 album. I was kidding about the record. The record didn't it sell out like 2 minutes? Christmas.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people ticked off. Hey, we gotta start printing some more of them things. Yeah, man, it's something to turn it. It's like a joke. Kelsey and I was very nervous being in the studio. It's the first time ever. But Jordan was really good, so we knew he, all we had to do was just window dress some of it. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Slay's speech last night. What did that mean to you?
I'm glad he mentioned me in it. I know he was a little nervous before getting up there because I had a speech before him a couple weeks before, and I was nervous too, so we spoke about that. I just told him to go up there and be him, and that's what he did. He did a good job speaking.
What does it mean with this team where it seems like, he said this is personal for him because it's personal for you, and the connection that all of you seem to have?
I think that connection, it reigns throughout the whole locker room. We have a close, tight group here. Everyone gets along with everyone for the most part. And I kind of figured he was going to bring me up in the speech toward the end, because that's my guy, and I appreciate him.
Now that I know you don't want to talk much about it all week, but now that the game has been played and you guys handed it to your former team, how does that feel?
I feel great. I mean, we got the win. It's time to move on now. That's the me versus Giants. I feel like that's the picture everyone was painting. That's over with now.
JB, the secondary front, work hand in hand every play. What's impressed you most about the pass rush specifically?
Well, I got beat on a couple double moves today, so they bailed me out. So, I feel like that's what impresses me, I'm able to play aggressive on the back end because I know my front seven. They're not going to give the quarterback a long time to make a decision.
How impressive is BG doing what he's doing at his age?
It's very impressive. I didn't realize, like, Lane, Fletch, BG, and Kelsey, they've been here, like, the whole time together, which is impressive. So, I watch those guys every day, and I really look up to those guys and the work they put in.
It's year 7 for you. You played one playoff game. Does clinching it, is that significant today, or because of what this team's able to do, is it not as significant?
I think it's significant. Of course, I haven't only been to the playoffs once. So, and I've played with guys that played in the league longer than me that haven't been to the playoffs at all. So anytime you're able to clinch the playoffs and make a run for it, it's a special moment.
From your perspective, Jalen playing at an incredible level, how cool is it to see him ascending seemingly week by week?
Yeah, it's definitely cool, especially when I'm on the defense. So I'm rewarded by their effort on the offense, and I definitely think he's top candidate for MVP.